What's up, y'all?
Welcome back to the Aftershow with SistasinCrimewithShiandToy.
Where we get into the tea, honey.
The tea this week. I know we done talked about Diddy before.
Yes, we have. Just last week.
We had to spin the block.
Right, again.
We had to spin the block. So, as you all know, we previously, introduced that Cassie was suing Diddy back in, I think, November.
You call him Dilly. You call him Dilly.
Had so many names. Sean. She was suing Sean back in November.
Y'all know who he is. That man he been Puffy, he been Puff Daddy, he been Diddy, he been Love.
Now he been,
yeah. Now he just Diddy, I think.
With that,
yes.
Cassie was allegedly suing him. Well, not allegedly, she was suing him in November. That case went away as quickly as it came about. It was gone the next day because they settled out of court.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Cassie was like, jokes on you. Allegedly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cassie allegedly was like, jokes on you, because while I'm going to settle with you for all these millions out of court, I'm going to also turn over evidence that implicates you in some things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if y'all have seen that viral video going around. All of this, again, is allegedly, but it implicates Diddy. It implicates, wait for it, T.D. Jakes.
Get ready. You better get
ready to go to jail.
Listen. Okay, y'all. Okay. I know we act silly, but it's just funny, right? So yeah, today, no, it was yesterday. Yesterday, a TikTok user by the name of Maisha made some very shocking claims against T.D. Jakes, Diddy. Basically, allegedly, she turned in a burner phone that happened to be Kim Porter's. All right. If you don't know who Kim Porter is, she is the mother of his son. What's his name?
She's the mother of all of
them. The twins. Yeah. But you know, Justin, he has a son named Justin who is was it Misa, who he used to date. She's like Mary J. Blige's best friend. He's the one, the lighter skinned young man who.
Oh yeah, so he's what's the daddy name? He's by Quincy.
I'll be sure.
Well, yeah. His name is Quincy. Yeah.
Quincy, right. But Diddy has another son that's Misa's son. His name is Justin, I think. Hold on. Let me get him together.
Yeah, that's the one that looks just like him.
No, that's Kim Porter's son that looks just like him, the darker skin one. Yeah, hold on.
That you used to date Lori Harvey?
No, okay, yes. He used to date Lori Harvey, but that's not him. Yeah.
I forget about him because he don't be in the limelight like that.
Yes, he do.
Justin Dior Combs, I never see him.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna tell you though. You might not see him now, but he used to be. He used to be on Diddy's social media a lot or whatever. He'd be on social media, but see, another issue about Diddy, Misa, I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly. Misa went viral last year or year before last because she was angry because Christian is Kim and Diddy's son. That's the dark one that looks just like him. All right. Justin Combs is Misa Hilton's son. Justin was the one who got in a car accident. He got a DUI.
Yeah.
And Misa went viral because she posted a post like telling Diddy this is your fault and like threatening to open up. So this is not the only woman who allegedly wants to put him on blast. And I can't imagine
about that.
She was with Diddy back when he was younger, like in the 90s when Tupac, Biggie, Mary J, all of them were, under Bad Boy or whatever. So imagine what she's seen too, because Diddy was a trip then. And matter of fact, that's what we're hearing about now. All of his shit that he did back then.
But
But
honestly, we've been heard.
We've been heard. We've
Down
been
through the
heard. It's
years.
just now don't nobody care no more. It's don't nobody care no more. It's just
Yeah.
But we are slowly, unfortunately, seeing the decline of Diddy. Do I think he'll ever do jail time? No, nothing like that. But his reputation and businesses are gonna suffer from this. I'm just sorry. But back to what we were talking about. So apparently, allegedly, Maisha makes claims on TikTok that Cassie has submitted a burner phone that happens to be Kim Porter. Kim Porter was allegedly, Kim Porter was the mother of his youngest children, the twins, Delilah and Jesse. She was also Christian Combs' mom. And she's also Quincy's mom, but Quincy just wasn't his biological father. Diddy just wasn't his biological father. That's Albie Sure's son. Diddy just raised him. So Kim, I'm trying to figure out when, but allegedly they've said that Kim Porter died from pneumonia. Which since she passed away, no one has ever believed it. She died in November of 2018 from complications from pneumonia. Now, Kim's friends are saying she was not sick. They do not understand how a woman that healthy just passes away like that. They never believed.
Yeah. It's speculating that, her death a little fishy.
Yeah. They said she was not sick. A couple of her friends, had came out and say nothing was wrong with her, and how could pneumonia, but allegedly they are believing that he had her killed. There are things that they can give you to make your heart stop and that can leave your system very quickly. So that's always been a rumor. It hasn't been confirmed, but allegedly this burner phone that they are claiming allegedly that Cassie submitted to the feds has incriminating evidence that Diddy killed or had her killed. So we don't know. This is all alleged. This is not a good look. All right. Yeah, this is not good. Also a few other things. But the crazy thing about it, for the past couple years, there's been a lot of rumors about TD Jakes in the Potter's house from his daughter Cora Jakes. All that whole fiasco. And y'all know there's also a rumor that says that TD Jakes in the Potter's house runs the Shade Room. Because they were saying TD Jakes is one of the people that the Shade Room doesn't cover. Now, I will say I don't follow Shade Room because I honestly, in my opinion, they are detrimental to the Black community.
Yes.
They are problematic.
Very problematic.
And they pick and choose who they want to report on. A lot of people are paying these people off not to report on them. It's very
But you know what? I believe that people pay them not to report on them because Cardi B has not been in there in I don't know how long. And Cardi B, just a sidebar, is going through it with Offset right now.
Yeah. And nothing.
She was on live crying and screaming her heart out. Yeah. Nothing on the room.
Yeah, nothing. I mean, but honestly, it could be she got them paid off, and then it could be they kind of scared because how it went down with Tasha K, I'd be scared too. Because listen, I would say allegedly all day.
Listen, she'll take you to court now.
Yeah, she will take you to court, and I ain't mad at her because if your ass hopped on live talking about my ass had herpes. And you know it ain't true, girl. You bet I'm suing your ass. But anyway,
right.
But it just I think the consistent issue people have and the, you know, the suspicions around Diddy, there are a lot of people around Diddy that have passed away. Biggie, all right. All right, you got Tupac. We can count that in there. We have Kim Porter. Just to name a few, there are a couple people that have turned up, dead in behind this man. So it's not.
I mean, okay, we've been speculating that Diddy is awful, but this is not a good look for the bishop.
No, it is not for TD Jakes. I'm very disappointed. I happen to be a huge supporter of his daughter, Sarah.
Yeah.
So this is not a good look for the bishop and the Potter's house. Because the things that were being said that TD Jakes does, I said, not you being sassy.
So should I tell them what they're saying he does?
Please do, because I just can't even form my lips to say it. I'm gonna just keep it real, and I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. That if that man like what he like, please like what you like. This ain't no anti-nothing conversation, but this is just,
But it is, and it's very unfortunate. So they are saying that TD Jakes was amongst many people at Diddy's wild sex parties. And not only was he there, he was an active participant, and that he was sexually abusing young men. There was one man in particular, allegedly, all this is allegedly. There's one man in particular who says that, he recalls being sexually abused by TD Jakes as a child.
Mm-hmm.
His parents were paid, so it was a cover up. And he has since stopped talking to his parents. He very much, had some issues behind that. And he is, I don't think he's suing them. I don't think he's suing them.
The parents?
No, TD Jakes and, TD Jakes.
Allegedly, he is suing because, like you said, they were paid off, and now he's an adult and he can do whatever he wants to.
He can do what he wants.
I'm not sure what the terms of that agreement was. But now he's an adult and he wants to tell his story, and I think he is suing. Yeah,
I wanted to make sure I had that right because I didn't want to misreport anything. But on top of that, so a couple of days, Christian Keys came out and said that he was, sexually harassed by a very powerful man who was a celebrity in Hollywood or whatever. Originally, people were speculating that it was Tyler Perry, but Christian kind of seemed to confirm that it was not Tyler Perry because someone made a tweet basically saying that it wasn't Tyler and he retweeted it. So they kind of said that he was in agreement with that. But people are alleging that it's possibly the bishop.
I don't think it's the bishop. I don't think it's the bishop. I think it's Diddy. I'm sorry. Listen, I think it was Diddy. I'm sorry. I didn't think it was a bishop.
Christian fine.
But I can honestly see it being TD Jakes because Christian Keys is if you don't know who Christian Keys is, he started off he's a singer, he's an actor. He came up like he was in a lot of Tyler Perry plays and movies. I believe I think he did do a movie.
He's been in a couple movies. I can't remember right off.
But I'm a fan of his. I follow him on Instagram and TikTok and stuff like that. I'm a fan of Christian Keys. So not only that, he's a singer. He has a great voice. Very handsome. The ladies love him. He's the one that Medea was not Medea. Aunt Bam was like, "Is that a cross?" I want to laugh.
That's the one he was in that play, and they was like, his name was Sonny, and they was like,
goes to jail.
It's a clear day, Sonny, just laying.
Yeah, just a clear day.
This
Yeah.
young man smell like Kente oil.
To all.
Your wife smell like
Smell like
Kente
Kim
oil.
to all. Yo, she smell like Kim
Smell
to
like
all.
Kente oil.
Sonny, who child?
Basement and just laying. I said that whole thing.
But Sonny was the young man with, I mean, he not young. That man in his 50s. I think he almost 60, I think. But he's the one with the cross on his chest. But allegedly, but I will say, he got really angry a couple years ago. And he came out and tweeted about it because there were men. He had posted a picture of him and his son, and there were men trying to say very vulgar sexual stuff to him in his DMs, asking for threesomes with him and his son.
Oh my
So,
God.
yeah, and his son was a teenager. He was probably 16 and 17 at that point. And he didn't go crazy, but he went off.
I
Like,
want to see.
and I would have too, because how disgusting. He was like, y'all can, because apparently this happens all the time. Men go in his DMs and say, hop in his DMs and say really nasty stuff. And he was like, okay, you can do that to me all day. That doesn't bother me. I'll ignore y'all. But my son, I will go toe to toe with you about my son. And
That's
I was
where
like, what is wrong with y'all?
like, what is that made me so concerned with the world we live in. Like,
Exactly.
I'm over people. I'm so over humanity.
Exactly. I'm just so concerned.
I don't want to socialize with nobody. Like,
I'm not. But yeah, he was
No.
very upset, and I was upset for him. I was like, because who raised y'all? Y'all need to go to therapy. Y'all need to be sitting on somebody's couch and hashing out these issues because for you to look at a teenager and want to have a threesome with him and his daddy, like, what, y'all ain't wrapped too tight. And
Y'all some sick individuals.
and I think after that, he never posted another picture of his son ever. And I don't blame him. A lot of celebrities are.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
A lot
say.
of celebrities have stopped that, and I do understand. Like Tyler Perry has never posted a picture of his son, and I totally get it. Because I'm pretty sure he wants his child to have a normal life.
Juju that used to date what's his face?
Oh, Cameron.
Yeah, she's never posted a picture of her child.
Yeah, I don't blame them, because here's the thing: if they go out in public, you'll never know that that's their child. You'll never know.
People say and do regarding children are insane, and that is not okay, because I will be at your door.
Yeah. That's like when Blue Ivy was born, they were constantly comparing her to Northwest. Even Saucy Santana was like, North will do rounds around Blue. I said, but they're kids. Blue Ivy is just as beautiful as Northwest. They're both beautiful children. But see, y'all so colorist and color struck. Like, all y'all can think about is her being mixed, her having her hair texture, like playing into this colorism conversation. And the thing is, though, whether y'all realize it or not, that's what the hell it is. Y'all might say, well, it's this. No. At the end of the day, it's you're color struck.
Let's say Blue Ivy has distinctive Black features.
Yeah.
Baby girl is beautiful. I remember they were giving, and these are grown as people were giving a child such a hard time because she was natural.
Yep.
And look at her hair now.
Yeah. Flourishing. When I saw the footage, I did not go to any of the Renaissance tour shows, but to see that baby on stage with her mama, dancing her butt off every night, so confident and so beautiful.
And she even, I guess, when you're growing up as Beyonce's daughter, you have to have tough skin, because people were even criticizing her dancing. And you know what she said? Beyonce said that she said, well, you know what? I'm going to practice even harder so that I can get even better for next time. Mm-hmm.
But my thing is that's coming from a place of being nasty too, because why do you want her to dance like her mama? Okay, Beyonce dresses and dances very sexy. She's a grown woman. She's an entertainer. That is what she does.
Right.
This is a preteen. This is
that baby is 11 years old.
Yeah.
Y'all, Not only that, if you ask me, first of all, we don't need to be pitting children against each other or comparing one child to the next. But secondly, that y'all are so struck because in this day and age, children are no longer allowed to be children.
Mm-hmm.
This is a child still being a child.
Yes.
Northwest, while she is very beautiful, she is grown as hell for her age.
Yeah. She's very, like, I'm gonna keep it real. Kim has admitted that she's scared of that girl.
She is grown as hell. Like, and see that fits into the narrative and what's going on now in society with these kids. Like, they're 1 year apart. North is 10, Blue Ivy is 11. But see, Northwest plays into what y'all got going on now, because I just literally was watching a couple teachers like a day or two ago vent about these children that they're having to teach. Why your kids at 5 years old come into ballet class asking the teacher, can she play Pound Town?
Oh my God.
That's y'all problem. Y'all, and then why, when the teachers are having issues with your children's behavior, so they do what adults do and go to the adult and, tell you about it. Why do you in then turn, well, if he or she didn't want to do it, why would you ask them to do such and such?
That sounds like your child need to be with you 100% of the time. You need to teach them, raise them, do everything. Because y'all, my issue with people in general, and that doesn't include, it's not limited to school. I've always had an issue with people their kids going to different settings, and you putting, making these teachers or whatever, say daycare workers, whatever, you hold them to a high standard and expect them to teach your child every damn thing that they're supposed to be learning at home.
Exactly. And not only that, you expect people to be the same way with your child that you are. The problem is y'all trying to be your children's best friends instead of actually being a parent.
Yeah.
And that's because you're having them at such a young age that you're still growing up and you're a child yourself.
Right.
But ain't no way a 5-year-old should come into a class asking the ballet teacher to play Pound Town. Baby, I'm 34 and I don't even listen to Pound Town.
No. And this is not a Sexy Red
this or anything like that. We not judging Sexy Red.
No, because like when that whole crap happened with her, I hopped on the train to protect her too.
Right.
Not that she need my protection, but I was behind her 100%.
Right.
So don't get into that conversation. What I'm saying is, y'all be holding these teachers, daycare workers, church members, even if they're going to church, you hold these people to a high standard, like they supposed to do it all, and it starts at home.
Thank you. Because
it starts at home.
If you're not doing what you need to do on the back end, how can they effectively raise your children? It is so many children across the United States that are below grade level for reading.
Yeah.
You can't read, but you can recite the whole lyrics to a Sexy Red song.
Yeah, that's a problem.
It's literally like a 5 or 6 year old little rapper. His father has him rapping sexually explicit lyrics saying what he's doing, what he's going to do to women, and that he's only going to have sex with them, this, that, and the third. This baby is 6 years old.
Yes.
What the hell is wrong with y'all?
Yeah.
Y'all need to let kids be kids. You're trying to be their best friends. You're trying to go viral. That's another thing. Y'all trying to go viral off of them. That's really what it boils down to.
Yeah.
But I don't even think that's a healthy environment anymore, because their life, it's been so many children who are the kids of influencers. Their life solely revolves around the camera, to so much so to the point that they can't even enjoy just sitting down and eating an ice cream cone, because mama or daddy gonna pull out the phone to record and post to their accounts.
Right.
That's why I'm like, I have come to the decision, I don't care what the hell nobody say about me, whatever. My child, and Lord willing, will be homeschooled. I don't want my child around y'all children.
Yeah.
And my child is not going to daycare. My child is going to be kept at home by my mama. My mama is retired. Thank God I do have that support. When I have my baby ain't going to school with y'all kids. My
Right.
baby is not, I don't care. Like, I don't want my child around your children. Now, I know you can never protect your child from everything,
Right.
but I can do my best to shield those outside influences, especially if they're this bad, like these teachers are saying. And then y'all want to be mad at the teachers when they're all they're doing is trying to instill some education
Mm-hmm.
to propel the next generation forward.
Correct.
Now, all teachers ain't good teachers. I give you that.
Yeah. Look at the teachers sleeping with students. Those not the ones we're talking about. But what is undeniable is the teacher shortage around the
Yes,
United States is
yes,
alarming, because a teacher position used to be one of the, sought out positions, well respected positions, like a doctor or a lawyer. It was up there because you were an educator.
right.
Now people are running away from education, and but for several reasons. One being the low pay. Two, kids are not like they used to be. They make teachers buy stuff for their classrooms. What? Um, like, it's just so many things. Even bus drivers. I
They
know
fed up
several.
too.
They're
They
short on
fed
too.
up.
They are fed up. I know bus drivers having to do 2 and 3 routes. Kids supposed to be at school at 7:30. They're not getting there till 9:30. They got to leave at 1:30 to make sure everybody, because the bus driver got to do. They're not even getting a full day of school. So
I'm telling you who ain't gonna do it. That's me.
yeah,
I don't want to teach y'all children. I don't want to drive y'all children to school. Like, like I'm so serious. Like, and when I encounter, I don't like no child that's grown.
yeah,
I do not like no grown ass children. When I be out and about and I see grown children talking back to their parents, cussing them out, this, that, and the third, baby, you better say something to them before I do.
mm-hmm.
I
I'm
do
gonna tell you another thing.
my little usher walk and make my exit because that tears my nerves up so bad. Like, I been said something to your child.
And another thing, sis, that ticks me off, right? So me and my husband were actually, I can't remember, we might have been at Walmart or something like that, and a child was like hitting his leg, and he would like slide over, keep sliding. The child just kept hitting, and then here come the mama. Oh, whatever the child's name is, kept calling him, you better stop. That man gonna get you. And I was just like, no, he's not. Get your child.
Get your
Why do you want
child.
get your child? Why do you want my husband to discipline your child?
Because you
No.
know why? Because they have these fatherless homes and they don't have that, male figure, male role model to discipline these kids. Usually a lot of times the father is the disciplinarian because
Mm-hmm.
mama has a tender heart, tender soft spot. Now in my situation, it was the opposite. My mama, because my daddy, he has a tender spot, especially now for his girls. Now for them boys, he
Yeah.
ain't mind going there with them, but for us girls, he,
Yeah.
I don't even recall him. I want to say he maybe gave me one whooping, and I'm 34.
Yes.
Yeah, my mama, she was the disciplinarian. She the one coming in with, guns blazing, the belt, like, what's up? But
Right.
it's like they don't have that. And I'm not blaming the mama because I know it's hard to try to play both roles on your own. I get that.
Yeah.
But it has to be something done, to kind of combat that. Because if you don't have that other support, that other voice of reason, which is where the father comes in, and they don't, see that, that type of role model, they gonna be out of hand. They gonna be acting crazy and wild. But I fault the mothers for allowing them to.
Yeah.
And y'all, the
Because
only reason y'all do that is because it's easier.
yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, it's easier to allow a behavior to go on than to address it, nip it in the bud, and put up some boundaries and set up some consequences. Now, I'm not saying beat y'all kids. I'm not saying that at all. But this is where timeouts come into play. Take certain things away. You're not going on this trip. You're not going to grandma's or what, it's different ways to, reinforce those behaviors, but there's no way an adult should be coming to you, a trusted adult should be
Yeah.
coming to tell you about your child's behavior. Like, I wasn't even able to teach the class today because your child was doing XYZ and acting up so much, and you go off on the teacher. No,
Mhm.
fix your child.
Because I've heard plenty of parents say you couldn't control them. No, she can't, because you know what, you can at home.
You came at home, and this is what pisses me off. We way off topic.
Mm-hmm.
This is what pisses me off about that.
Mm-hmm.
You know damn well that you can't control your kids at home, but you get mad at the teachers and the bus driver and these other professionals that are put in a position that when they interact with your child, you get mad at them for not being able to control you when you know damn well you can't control them yourself.
Exactly. Yep. They hold teachers that I heard somebody say this, and this can be far from the truth. Okay, they expect for teachers to be referees,
Yes,
counselors, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, everything.
daddy,
Dad,
mamas.
everything.
That's not
You
their
know,
job, y'all. They don't even y'all don't even pay these people enough to be putting up with y'all badass kids.
yeah, yeah. Now, are some teachers trash? Absolutely.
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 Definitely, but you know the ones you can kind of differentiate between the ones that actually care and the ones that are just like there for a check or something like that. But then we also get into another conversation, which is what I'm seeing on the state level, because I'm not a teacher, but I do work with the state. People in this day and age are so desperate to have bodies and seats, meaning that it's such a shortage that they are basically hiring anybody.
Yeah.
That's scary as well. That's why I was like, I pray, this is my prayer for me, is that God puts me in a position to where I can, if I'm still working and me and my husband, like I have the flexibility to work from home and also care for my kids from home, because it's way too much going on with these children and they are not being raised right. Like, it's insane to me. Like, and I'm not saying I'm better than nobody. Please don't take what I'm saying the wrong way. I know this is probably going to be controversial, but it all starts in the home. And despite what y'all may think, it actually does take a village.
It does. Yep. Yep. And that village doesn't have to consist with just family. It can be friends. It can be within your church family.
Yeah.
A village. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be like related to you.
Even
But
teachers.
yeah, even teachers.
I
But
can name a teacher right off the bat that really heavily influenced me
yeah,
in the woman I am today. And that's Miss
right.
Count. May she rest in peace. My
Yeah,
whole family had Miss Counts. So, these people can be a positive in your child's life if you just let them.
right. Yep.
Like, it's
How we get on this subject?
I don't know how we got here, but
I don't know.
but okay, we're gonna spin the block and circle back around. I don't know how
But
we got
yeah,
here.
but Diddy and TD Jakes.
Y'all going to jail. No, you may not go to jail, but y'all gonna pay some money.
Yeah, because if these young boys, I said, when I heard about TD Jakes, I said, this is just another Eddie Long mess, allegedly.
Don't
This
get me
is just,
started on Eddie Long because we'll be here all night.
yeah, this is just an Eddie Long, because I remember Eddie Long. I said, my God. And
And you
let me
know
tell
how
you,
he tried
the
to
church
say,
stood by that man, and that's crazy to me. That
no,
his members stood by that man.
that's insane. I know people personally that were driving. I think his church was in Georgia, wasn't it? I know people personally that were driving to Georgia to attend his services. And when that came out, because remember, he kind of disappeared and fell off the face of the earth for a while and then popped back up. He was skin and bones.
Yeah.
And then he had a video lifting a weight, barely lifting that mug, and it looked like it was every bit of 5 pounds, saying that he was trying to, he was on a health kick, healthy lifestyle,
Yeah.
this and the
But
third.
he looked
No,
visibly sick. He
you
looked
had
visibly
that,
sick.
you had that stuff that you can't cure.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
as I die slow.
Yeah. He definitely,
Allegedly.
yeah. But see, before all of that, before he got sick with what is alleged that he had, there was some young men
Yeah.
who came out and said that he molested them at, like,
Yeah.
when they were teenagers. And I think there was one guy, one young man. He said they were. It was really bad, y'all. I don't remember all of the
It was
details,
horrible.
but it was
It was
really
horrible.
bad. And I just felt so sorry for those young men because, like, you a pastor, they, I just.
It is a gross misuse and abuse of power. And
Yes.
this is the same thing going on with TDJs. These men get so power hungry, and they think that the rules do not apply to them. So they think that
Mm-hmm.
they're entitled to anything and everyone. This is all allegedly, because nothing that came out in that video has really been substantiated. So they haven't proven anything. But there's also allegedly a list of heavy hitters, like powerful, influential people that were also at these parties participating in some acts too. So 2024 is starting off with a bang.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, okay. So about that list allegedly was Jeffrey Epstein's
yeah,
list, which they have been speculating ever since, which they said it was suicide. I will stand on it. That man did not commit suicide. They got him in a place where they knew he was going to be, and somebody off that man, allegedly.
allegedly.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly do not believe that man committed suicide. That man had a list and was probably going to, which also they say he had some very incriminating evidence against Donald Trump, allegedly. And yeah, Donald Trump.
We're
Yeah.
dealing with millionaires and billionaires.
Yes, that's the heavy hitters, we're talking about. So, allegedly this list, I have heard about this list for years at this point, and no one has released it.
I feel like it's going to be released in 2024, and I'm very excited. Not excited that these people went through this, but I'm just like, I know it'd be so much corruption going on in Hollywood with these celebrities and things like that. Like, y'all need to air it all out. Like the
Well,
Bible
they
says,
call it Holly Weird.
yes. And
Yeah.
but as they, as it says in the Bible, everything that's done in the dark will come to the
Will
light.
come to light, right?
That's why I don't even try to do nothing shady underhanded, because it's gonna be revealed at some point. Like,
Right.
it's coming out. I just hope it's 2024.
Yeah. But I think a bunch of people have been fighting for this list to come out because honestly, I think it's some celebrities that some of y'all dear, your loved, dearly loved celebrities.
Probably people that we wouldn't even suspect.
Listen, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some jaw droppers, some household names on that list.
But
I'm just bracing for impact at this point.
You know what I'm curious of? So ever since those allegations happened regarding Diddy,
Mm-hmm.
it's been other celebrities that are, facing lawsuits regarding sexual abuse, stuff like that. And we talked about Jamie Foxx.
Mm-hmm.
Today I saw that there's a lawsuit against Vin Diesel.
Oh my God.
Yes, regarding, sexual misconduct and abuse. So maybe Cassie is the one that's opening Pandora's box, and all these lawsuits that are coming about are the people that are on their list.
It could be.
This
It
is
could
me
be.
speculating. This is all allegedly, y'all. Like, but
Yeah.
I'm ready to see how I'm gonna watch this unfold.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I listen, I like I said, this list has been apparently in the works and needing to be released for years. And I just was like, this list ain't gonna come out. But honestly, I think this list getting ready to come out. I'm with you in
It's a lot
2020.
going on right now, though. Like, it wasn't as many people speaking out about it at the time when Jeffrey Epstein went down, as opposed to now. Like now, because they see somebody like Cassie going up against Diddy, who is a mogul.
Mm-hmm.
And
And for him to quickly settle like that. Now, like I indicated, I tried to be fair, and I was like, just because someone settles does not mean they're guilty. Some people with a busy man like Diddy, I'm pretty sure he wasn't wanting to do a back and forth court battle, between, because that's a lot, going back and forth to court, probably having to stay in one place to go back and forth to court, just a lot of, and he just paid her off. And I think they had a strict NDA with it. Now, I still, they said it wasn't admitting guilt. But there were people who were able to co-sign that were around watching this woman get kicked in the stomach, allegedly.
Oh, we didn't even get into the golden shower. Apparently, Diddy on his R. Kelly stuff.
Listen, what is up with y'all peeing on people?
What is
y'all? What is wrong with y'all?
What does that do for you?
Because depending on the folks that don't drink water, okay, we got those folks, all right, probably enough to stain a toilet bowl.
Ew, y'all nasty.
You was peeing on people. Why are you peeing on people?
You gotta pee on me. I'm gonna be in jail. I'm gonna fight you.
Right. But yeah, they said Diddy out here peeing on people.
They peed on Cassie.
Allegedly. But you know what though? My heart still, I have a soft spot for her because people may say, I never do that. And that girl got with that man when she was 21, I think, and still at a very impressionable age. Yeah. And it is what it is. She's not there no more.
And I feel like she even is still protecting him because they said that it was her husband that had to convince her to turn over that phone and the evidence that she had. So he really had to convince her to turn that stuff over to the feds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, I mean,
he has been
the backlash she gonna receive because y'all discuss me. Y'all have a tendency on blaming the victim. Let's be real, that's what y'all do.
Yeah, let me tell y'all, every week y'all just make me want to stay in the house. Lord.
I do stay in the house because y'all crazy. I go to family, I go to work, and I go to the grocery store and get something to eat, and I am at home. That's the only places you'll find me because y'all insane.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But y'all, the streets is talking. We reported on Diddy last week. Trust me, if anything pop up, let me tell you, there was a young lady who told me this a while ago, and I was like, and it has really, really proved to be true. Wednesdays, all the tea comes out on Wednesdays. They say Wednesday is communication day. And all the tea do come out on Wednesday because this tea right here, it came out on Wednesday. And I was like, she knew something.
You on something, girl? Because Wednesdays be a
whoever you are, sweetheart, but you are on to something. I think she said Tuesdays were for creativity or something like that. I can't remember. I gotta find a video. But yes, Wednesdays are for communication days. But yes, we're gonna continue to look at this. I want to see this list. I feel like y'all gonna be very disappointed in a lot of y'all's celebrity crushes, your household, your dear favorite actresses, actors, singers.
But that just goes to show you can't have too much faith in man. You need to put all your faith and trust in Christ.
Yeah, you can't praise these people because they human. Yeah. They are human just like others.
Like, even if you're not a Christian, like my sister said, these people are just human. You can't put all your faith and trust into them and what they got going on.
No, not at all. Like, I'm just sorry, but when I was little, I used to be infatuated with my favorite celebrities, like posters, albums and stuff. But as you get older, you just realize, they just people. They are being sold. We are being sold an image. They are not the people who may be like how they're marketed to us. They're not like that typically. Which is why y'all be so shocked when, negative things come out about them. It's just like, how could this be true? They're this, that, and the fourth. That's who they present themselves as. That doesn't
You
mean
don't know
that's
them
who they
people
are.
for real. Y'all
You
be
don't know
talking
them.
like you really know these people. Y'all don't know
Yeah.
these people.
No.
Go on somewhere.
But y'all, Lord have mercy.
Every week we stray further and further from the grace of God. like as a society, y'all stressing out.
Ridiculous. Y'all are insane. Like I said, y'all, I'm gonna keep my prayers for Cassie because it's just, but you know what? Let me tell you, a woman like that, I can feel it. I can sense it. Not that I've met this woman, but her energy, if this stuff is true, her energy is like, I am not running no more. And
Yeah.
she, with whatever consequences, she not running no more
Yeah.
because a lot of people, I'm gonna say this and then we're gonna go. I was wanting to bring up this point. So when Kim passed away, even before she passed away, Al B. Sure has tried to come out and really give us the tea about Diddy, that this is not a good man. He did, do unkind things to Kim and stuff like that. And they tried, but see, when Al B. Sure came out and spoke against Diddy, this man
Right.
ended up sticking in the hospital. Not like common cold sick, like on his deathbed sick.
Yes.
So, and I was like, that ain't no coincidence either. But yeah, he came out and talked about Diddy and basically implied that he felt like Kim was murdered too. And a
Yeah.
lot of people feel that way. A lot
Yeah.
of people.
And I agree. I feel like she was as well. That like I I feel like it's all on purpose.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. This is us speculating, but I feel like everything about to come out.
Yeah. But you know what though? I feel like all these celebrities and all this crap is coming out about. All I can say to them is make sure your wallet and your finances is intact. Because a lot of these women and men, you can't just blame these situations on women. It's men coming out saying y'all are sexually harassing them too.
And that's
Look at
insane.
Christian Keys. Look at Christian Keys. Like,
Yeah.
he was like, I think it's Diddy allegedly. That's my speculation. Can't really say that. Like, can't really confidently say that. But when you got a man just saying like you got a rich A-list celebrity, I was like, I mean, who up to that type of stuff? But who knows? I just wish people would stop saying allegedly and dance like beating around the bush and just tell me who did it.
And stop signing NDAs because you 9 times out of 10 you're gonna regret it later on down the line.
Yeah, that stuff gonna eat you up inside. And Keefe D,
You ain't getting out of jail.
you ain't getting. You didn't already signed your statement telling me you did it for entertainment. Whatever.
We were not impressed. We were not entertained.
No.
But I think all of this goes together, and I think it's girl 2024.
It's a bubble.
It's gonna burst.
Yeah, it's gonna burst. Like y'all. Yeah, y'all, it's going to pop. You hear me? Like it's already coming to a head. And I think once January 1 come, y'all, I'm trying to tell you.
Stay safe out there though, because I stay prayed up. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah, I stay prayed up. But
Stay safe.
that is another episode of the SistasinCrimewithShiandToy After Show. We fussed a lot. It's be sometimes I don't even know how we got to certain areas, but we arrived at that area, a topic of conversation, and we just keep going. But y'all, please be sure to tune in again next week for the Sisters in Crime with SistasinCrimewithShiandToy podcast and the SistasinCrimewithShiandToy After Show. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please, please, please let us know what y'all want to talk about. Please put what y'all think about all these I keep calling that man Dilly. I guess because he dilly and dab and every damn thing. But anyway. Anyway. Right. Y'all, seriously though, like it is really some alarming behavior going on in Hollywood. But y'all stay safe. Happy holidays. Just know that y'all are appreciated. For the ones who, typically who don't have family, for the holidays, whether you don't have a place to go or whatever, if y'all have friends like that, invite them to your house. You know what I mean? To celebrate with you. Or just
Right.
reach out. It's a lot of people. I guess this is on my heart to say. It's a lot of people who don't have family or friends to spend the holidays with, and it's really sad. So if you know someone like that, even if they don't want to join you and your family for the holidays, reach out to them and just check on them and just to wish them a happy holiday or whatever they celebrate. Happy, Merry Christmas or happy, whatever they celebrate. Just reach out to them to let them know I appreciate you and happy holidays this season. That's all you have to do.
Right.
But y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Y'all will see us next week with another episode. We love y'all. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.